You know, we are in public.
We are? I didn't notice.
Well, what would your constituents think?
Constituents? I don't see anybody but you. Excuse me. Not that your public doesn't love a politician who's actually crazy about his own life.
You know, Louis, you're really scaring me. You need to get a hobby.
Tis true, tis true. Your relationship is your #1 selling point. And how do I know that? I'll tell you why. Because the polling results are in. The polls are in? Yeah, your numbers are good, but of course this was done when it was a one-man race, so... Right.
Oh, they look so happy.
Yeah, well, not for long. What?
Phil, Ross and Blake are like family to us.
Yeah, right. Well, he should have thought of that before he threw his hat in the ring.
Well, that doesn't mean we can't be happy for them.
Honey, look, I like Ross and Blake, too. You know that, but they threw a monkey wrench into our plans. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm not all weepy about their very well-timed wedding.
I don't think I like the new you, Louis.
Oh, you will, when I get your hubby in an office.
Heads up.
Ross.
I didn't order this. Courtesy of Mr. and Miss Santos. Congratulations.
That's really sweet of you.
What?
The champagne.
I didn't send that over.
Then...
Who do you think? Nothing like taking the high road.
Courtesy of Mr. and Mrs. Marlar.
Thank you. Yes.
Didn't have to do this.
Oh, yes, they did. In fact, there's a term for it. Political one-upmanship. Right. At least they got the good stuff.
Phil.
Honey, it's politics. It's not a tea party, and it's not personal.
Oh, isn't it?
No. Well, we won't let it be. Yeah, right? Come on, Michelle, it's a game.
Yeah, until someone gets hurt.
Oh, come on.
I think it's sweet. Danny and Michelle sending us over this champagne.
Honey, they didn't do it. It was his campaign manager, Bill Lewis.
You think?
How old are you guys? 10? Huh? I'm gonna go...
What are you doing?
I'm going to find someone my own age to play with.
Oh, Good.
I hate this.
I hate it more.
I apologize for my husband.
Me too.
I suppose it's up to us then.
Isn't it always? Shall we?
We shall.
You know, maybe we should get her a leash. Oh, don't you think I've tried that? It doesn't work. Well, you should try again, at least until the campaign's over. That's all. It's tempting. Come on. We need to go over there. Sure.
But Danny.
Hello.
Bill. Good to see you. Thank you for the champagne.
You're welcome. Thank you. Really, you should not have. You're on your honeymoon.
Well, we've had a lot of good fortune lately, and we thought we could share it and be generous.
Well, thank you.
So, how was everyone's Christmas?
Yes.
Santa was nice to me.
I think we're going to have to get a bottle of this.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah. You know, Michelle said something earlier that made me think. We shouldn't let a little competition get in the way of what's important here.
There you go. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Do you? Because I'm glad to hear it. Because I think the best solution for peace here is if you drop out of the race and throw your support over to Danny Santos.
Or Danny could drop out and throw his support to me.
Touche. Well, Ross, I'm glad you have a sense of humor because you're going to need it.
Oh, we all will, and I think you misread me because I think Danny has a lot to offer Springfield, but I also believe, and Fifth Street, the perfect example of this, you could do your best work from the private sector.
Did you know that Danny and I spent our honeymoon here as well?
Did you? Oh, well, you know what? You guys ought to go out somewhere and have a real one at some point. We did that for our first honeymoon. We took a cruise. Well, it turned out to be a senior citizens cruise.
Oh. How was it?
I don't know. Ross, why don't you tell them all about it?
It was great. I cleaned up a shuffleboard.
It was great. We met these amazing people who had all been in love forever. I took it as a good omen.
Aw, doesn't that sound great, honey?
Yeah.
See, we have a lot in common.
It's true. It's too bad there'll only be one winner in this competition.
Danny, not only as your friend, but as your former attorney, I have to tell you there are certain things in your past that should not see the light of day.
Whoa, wait a minute. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't betray the lawyer-client privilege, would you?
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the press. It could get ugly if the press decides to dig into your past, and who here doesn't think that's going to happen? Why do you want to put yourself through that ordeal?
Well, no one has a perfect past, Ross. Not even you.
Well, that's very, very true, but mine was played out in public to its completion. Nothing else to reveal. Now then, I am going to give to the press my financial records and any other details that they want. Why don't you do the same, Danny, and then the voters will know that your past is past.
No, we are going to do that. As soon as Danny's in office, right?
Okay, all right, that's enough. Enough shop talk, right? It's their honeymoon. Let the newlyweds enjoy
Yes,
the honeymoon.
okay.
And before we do, I'd like to make a toast.
Okay.
To love, war, and mayoral races. But no matter what, we are first and last and always friends.
Fred.
Friends.
Friends.